Decision. How much money do I put into my RRSP? Or should I use that extra cash to help pay off the house? So we decided to match one local family with a financial planner to make heads or tails of their investments.
Yeah, please. Come on.
Greg Smith and Sybil Stymust are trying to figure out the best place to put their money. With two young kids, there isn't a lot left over at the end of every month. But prioritizing their investments is a big question for them. They also wonder how to save for their children's education.
Well, Greg and Sybil, thanks so much for having me over to your home.
So we invited financial planner David Phipps over to help them make some decisions.
Sybil is very fortunate to have a defined benefit pension plan through the federal government.
While Sybil's retirement is relatively secure, Greg has to be more active with his. He's a technical writer with Alcatel-Lucent. Every month he puts money towards his pension with a matching contribution from the company.
You've got this bucket, this bucket, this bucket, so you would like to be putting money into all three, but you can't. So it's a question of prioritizing.
The couple, who are both in their mid-40s, also owes a significant amount on their mortgage. With the retirement savings well underway for this couple, David's advice is straightforward.
First and foremost, I would say get the mortgage paid off, get that debt out of the way. That creates a big chunk of financial security for people in their early years.
But what about the RESP for the kids? David says get those started right away.
There is a source of money coming due in the very near term because your 5-year-old is changing daycare requirements.
So he says put that money away for university or college. David's advice boiled down is get rid of any debt first, and that includes your mortgage. But he admits
most people end up taking a compromise approach.
And that is probably just fine. So let's look first at the benefits of paying down your mortgage. Let's say you owe $250,000 on your mortgage at a rate of 5% over 25 years. If you put $1,000 on your mortgage right now, you'll pay it off 2 months sooner and save $2,225 in interest. $3,000 will knock 6 months off the mortgage and save $6,675 in interest. And $5,000 right now will get you mortgage-free almost 1 year sooner. And you'll save interest in the amount of $11,125. Now, taking a year off your mortgage is pretty appealing for a lot of people. And if interest rates go up, that money would go even further. Now, to an RRSP, that can also bring you some big returns. If you put $1,000 into an RRSP right now, assuming a 7% rate of return, it would be worth $5,427 in 25 years. $3,000 would be worth $16,282 in about 25 years. And $5,000 would bring you a whopping $27,137 in 25 years. But you have to remember that you might not always get a 7% rate of return, especially when the markets crash.
Well, in international news tonight,